everyone, we are from the Bunga's group. This is our group campaign video about foodborne illness with the symptom and also the treatment.
Did you guys know about the foodborne illness? Foodborne illness is caused by the consuming contaminated or beverage, and there are many different types of foodborne illness, and most of them are caused by the variety of bacteria, virus, and also the parasites. And that's why we must to ensure that the food that we take is clean and clear from any bacteria. And also there are various factors of foodborne illness, and such as improper health and cold handling, improper cooking temperature, dirty and contaminated utensils and equipment, poor employee health and hygiene, food from unsafe sources, and many more. Furthermore, we all know that hygiene in preparing food to others or before eating is very important to avoid getting foodborne. And it is because there are so many cases of people, either older people, young people, also easily getting this foodborne illness if the hygiene doesn't take a good look, especially if we prepare the food and also before taking that food. So, have you guys had experience with having a bad foodborne illness, and how do you guys solve it, and what the treatment that you do to avoid to getting this foodborne illness again? So, in our campaign video, we will show you guys about the symptoms of the foodborne illness and also the treatment of it.
OMG, look here. What is that? Is it insect?
Hey, are you okay?
My stomach in pain.
I think you need to rest first and then go to the bed. Take the ointment and rub at your stomach.
Oh no, I think I need to go to the toilet right now.
Okay. Anis, are you still in the pain?
Yes.
Okay, take the ointment first and rub it.
Okay.
Do you want to go to the PKU?
Yes.
Hello? I need help. My friend in pain, but I don't have a transport to bring her go to the PKU. So, can you guys pick up us? Hi guys, okay, as you guys can see in the video, the symptoms for foodborne illness are fatigue, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and also vomiting. But the other symptoms for foodborne illness also can happen like fever, headache, dehydration, and nausea.
Moving forward with how to prevent a foodborne illness, first, we have to choose a clean environment for eating to avoid from being exposed to all the bacteria that might harm ourselves and food. We can find a clean environment like at the restaurant that have a clean air, stable climate, and hygiene surrounding. We also can find our own place for eating the food that we bought or made and serve at the clean place such as far away from the rubbish area and water. Secondly, if ourselves feel like having any kind of foodborne illness symptoms such as abdominal pain, dehydration and fever, get a treatment immediately or go to clinic for checkups. It is important to prevent the symptoms become worse. Once it becomes worse, we will get in trouble to do our daily routine and our long-term health care will also be affected. Third, we can avoid from eating undercooked food or unsealed food. Sometimes, the cooker doesn't notice that the foods are not fully cooked. Thus, we as a customers have to check the food at first to make sure the food is really cooked. We also have to avoid eating the food that unsealed because the exposed foods tend to have flies and other dangerous germs.
The treatment that we can do is cook at a predetermined temperature. The food providers should follow a predetermined temperature when cooking the food. This is done to kill the bacteria contained in cooking ingredients such as chicken, fish, and eggs. If these raw materials are not cooked according to the right temperature, the bacteria reproduce, will occur, and will cause food poisoning to the customer. There are two conditions that need to be adhered to, namely during hot temperature and cold temperature. The hot temperature is 16 degrees Celsius and above, while the cool temperature is 5 degrees Celsius and below. The next treatment that we can do is to not make cooked ingredient with the raw material. The food provider need to isolate raw material with cooked food. This is because non-isolated raw material can also make cooked food contaminated. This can cause the customer stomach pain, vomiting, and diarrhea. Last but not least, we can store and separate detergents with cooking ingredients. The food providers need to separate the storage of washing materials and cooking ingredients. This is because washing agents contain chemicals that can harm the user. For example, dishwashing soap and floor washes. Isolation is also done to avoid the occurrence of internal poisoning in cooking ingredients that can lead to negative effect. Among them is food poisoning, which can also be fatal as a result of chemical spills in cooking ingredients.
So, as a conclusion to this campaign video, there are various types of symptoms of foodborne illness, and if you experience some of that, you need to do the treatment or do a medical checkup as soon as possible to avoid getting a bad illness. Lastly, we must to ensure that the food we take or prepare is in a good condition and cleanliness. That's all from our group campaign video. Thank you for watching.